Welcome back. You're watching Young Turks. It's time now to head across to Delano in Mumbai, and he's standing by with his younger achiever. Delano, over to you.
Hi Shireen. On the show from Mumbai this week, we meet Prashant Deorah and find out how he's managed to stay afloat in the web-based industry for close to 10 years. The days when Prashant Deorah bore the pain of motorbikes driving across him as part of his martial arts routine may be long gone, but his appetite for risk remains unchanged. Puretech, a web-based solutions company he started close to 10 years ago with an investment of 70 lakhs, has grown considerably in size. The internet wave was then nascent, and Prashant happened to stumble upon it by accident.
Well, I attended a session in the London Book Fair in 95-96, which was the first introduction to me, where they spoke about publishing on the internet. That was the first point I ever even got to know there's something called the internet existing, and that's what really triggered the thought of doing something with the web. And when we came back to India, we spent about 6-9 months thinking exactly what we should do with the web, because there are two sides of the activity. One are the guys at the back who sit and develop properties, assets on the web, and the second are people who run product services and provide e-commerce applications, etc. on the net.
You must have had an interest in it, but why did you choose to go solo and not, join some other company? But why did you want to take it on yourself?
Well, it was too early in India to really relate with or join hands with someone, because even the connectivity to the internet in India started sometime late 95-96 was way too early to really talk to many people who would know about it. And yes, it was exciting. It was something like you're walking in the dark, really don't know where the revenue models are, what's the fundamental of the business. But we stepped into it, with a big heart, and we knew we would come out of it sometime, be successful. It's been a long journey, but I think the sheer thrill of being able to exchange information across the world by the click of a button was something which excited us.
You don't just build websites. That's not what you do. What else? What do you do that another company similar to yours doesn't do?
Well, I would say our approach to a project on the web is something probably different than the others. In the sense, we first meet a customer and try and understand their business, and to see how the web can play a role in defining some business objective that we can help them achieve. So besides just building, it's conceptualizing, it's framing objectives, it's marketing their presence on the net. So we try and provide this holistic solution.
Okay. It's interesting that you won your first RAPA award for the Orville Society website, because Orville is not known for, it's known for many things, but not really the internet or a community that really wants to get noticed. But how did that come about?
Well, our family are devotees of the Sri Aurobindo Ashram in Pondicherry, and having been there for several years, this is an idea we spoke to them about. And since it has a wealth of information to share to the world, make them aware of what their teachings are, what their followings are, what they preach, especially by the mother in Sri Aurobindo, we thought the best medium to talk about it, create the awareness, share the information is the internet, because by 98-99, at least world over, it was quite aggressively used as opposed to maybe India. And we started building a site which we did over a period of about 4 to 6 months, and it came out to be a great project. Even today when we go back and see, it's got a steady stream of visitors.
Like his introduction to the wonders of the web, it was a chance encounter in Pondicherry that helped him find his wife. While these may have been happy accidents, carving a niche in the online business space for nearly a decade and working for clients ranging from Colgate Palmolive in Australia to McDonald's is part of a well thought through strategy. There are a lot of companies in this space which you're in, and the technology keeps changing every day. How do you stay ahead? How do you manage to keep fighting? You've been in the space for 10 years now.
Yeah, almost 10 years.
Almost 10 years. Next year is going to be 10 years. How have you managed to stay afloat when everyone else around you could have cashed out?
Having a strategic set of services which you can offer to the customer is one way of repeat business with the same customer. So we have a basket of services at Puretech which we can go and offer to customers. That keeps us going. It reduces dependency on just one stream of revenue, and we can even attract a customer today who may just probably want some content service where we may not do anything to do with development. So that's how it's basically starting a relation and then growing it.
So do you say that you never really, while you were growing up and studying, you never really had a passion for technology or the internet? It's something that just happened and you stumbled upon and discovered?
I guess it was a blessing in disguise, so to speak, to have been there at that time when that session was going on, and it's something interested me, and you got back and started working on it.
So no regrets for...
No regrets whatsoever. And I think there's a long way to go, much to be done. We have to tap where the growth is currently and keep moving strong.
So while Prashant balances spending time with his daughter Isha and nurturing a company and a medium he has grown to love, he does not fear the road ahead. Like a true entrepreneur, he welcomes the blind spots.
Thanks, Delano. Time for us to head into another quick commercial break, but when we return, Malika Menon and her out-of-the-box young achiever.